Hello my friends, welcome back to my channel. In this video I am glad to present the whole process of drawing my art piece called Weevil Rider. Of course I want to emphasize again how important it is to use references. I found this beetle weevil quite cute, and I would like just to draw it with some rider, some creature, and so in this illustration, I want to show how we can digitally prepare all the stages of an artwork, while giving the viewers a sense of hand-drawn sketch. By hand-drawn, I mean the unique look, pressure, and texture of using real pencils and brushes, and I aim to replicate that authentic experience digitally. In the first stage of my drawing, I will sketch with a real pencil. I like this particular pencil brush because it imitates the look and behavior of a real graphite pencil on paper. After the sketching stage, once I've drawn each tiny detail, I constantly flip and turn my canvas to ensure the drawing looks good from every angle. This helps me be precise and balance everything, even when flipped horizontally. After finishing my sketch, I make some corrections. Taking a break and returning to the drawing with fresh eyes is essential to see what needs to be adjusted and refined. Of course, in this case, I think about environment as well, because I need to understand what will be around, what is my story of the drawing, and what should be in the background and foreground as well, of course. As we can see here, my sketch almost done. I just took a look last corrections to each details and to check everything, and after that I proceed to next step or next stage of my illustration, and I mean to start filling up the sketch under layer with color, with some, no, it doesn't matter which color you choose. I didn't want to add line art or inking on top, just to keep the hand-drawn feel. So I'm filling up the areas beneath the sketch with basic shapes of a flat grayish color where I need it. And now I'd like to explain a little bit about my fantasy illustration of a Weevil Rider. Weevils are small, fascinating beetles with distinctive elongated snouts called rostrums, which house their mouth parts. These snouts help them feed and lay eggs inside plants, making them unique among beetles. Some weevils even help with pollination by carrying pollen. So, in my illustration, I've enlarged a particular weevil and added imaginative details like eyes. On its back, a dry milkweed pod is attached to grass ropes, and the minor character is sitting in it, blending natural elements and fantasy. But even though I am drawing fantasy illustration, I try to use natural colors. For example, my green colors, they are calm and balanced. And as you can see, even though I finished my layer with main basic grayish color, I need to make some corrections because I can't be completely precise when I filled up my all tiny elements. Of course, I need to correct myself, and I'm using references to check and to be more precise and to care on natural shapes of leaves and details, different details. And of course, I can be sure just to, for example, about we will sight. I need to be precise with its eyes, and even though real eyes they are completely black, I added some pupil here in his eyes because just to emphasize his sight, its sight or direction of sight. So when it almost done, I just clipping all, not clipping, I merge all layers, all my layers together and start to finish and to refer to rendering all my final illustration to in one layer, only on one layer. You can see here on the side that I'm finishing my sketch, my drawing, my illustration only on one layer. I need to check values. I have to check different tiny things and just to be to be sure that what I wanted to say here in this illustration, I said it completely well and in right way, and it's and my illustration is understood, and my illustration is quite good, and of course fit to my expectations, kind of. Of course, I paid attention to shadowing and also to add tiny spots and about colors as well. You can see this fruit on the behind the weevil. This red reddish color we can find in on another fruits behind this creature, and because we need to support any strong spot of color, for example, and you have to support it with tiny details with the same color in some place of your composition. It doesn't matter what. So my composition, my illustration almost done, and of course I can render in for some hours from there, but I'm going to stop myself because it is enough for my message, kind of, because each our illustration, each our artwork, it is some message of artist to you or to public, and so here the final result. This is my illustration, and I finished it. And so thank you for watching. Thank you for your attention, and bye for now. And of course, keep drawing.